You was wrong and keep pushing. That's all you gotta do, bro.
Why you want me to admit I'm wrong?
Cause you know you wrong, bro. The same way you hop on Twitter, you hop on hit my phone, bro. Stop that shit.
So did I not tell you last week, yo, we got
bro,
a tarot?
You ain't hit me all day, so I was in the wind, bro. If somebody don't hit you all day and y'all got something scheduled for that day, and they don't let you know to confirm it again, that shit obviously is not gonna happen.
If your old lady tell you last week she giving you some pum pum on Wednesday, you gonna double check with her on Wednesday? Or you just gonna be strapped up ready to go?
Bro, man, Julz, stop it. You was wrong, man. You the same way you hop on Twitter and put 8 paragraphs on there, bro, you couldn't hit me, bro. Stop it, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, man. It's like Lil Uzi getting that pink diamond in this shit, man. This shit done changed, dog.
No.
I just want to start off with intro music. Podcast streets, we in there. How my sound check sounding, Shifty?
You good, bro.
Yeah? Hannah, just say something so they know you in the building. They don't know I'm not capping. We really got tarot reader here.
Hey!
Wow. Yeah. I know my department, Shifty. I know my department. I can't speak for everybody around this motherfucker. Intro music will be from datpiff.com. You go to Happy Birthday Julz mixtape and hear this song all you want. It's free to download. Let's get started.
Baby, yeah. Baby,
I got moonshine. I just want to let y'all know. I got moonshine. I don't know where this applause coming from. Let's get it right, man. Moonshine got me tripping.
baby, yeah. Baby, we can
Just say you won't end up a baby mama and put up family pics and forget about us. Out of sight, out of mind, I think I finally get it. If you don't go to the same school, you decommitted. I say salad, but I'm fucking. Remember when my mind was right, the funds wasn't. Think reverse, girl. I've been the worst cousin. I'm submerged, girl. The weed don't work, does it? And make you forget I'm posting pics. Nobody care, you the one that I'm supposed to pick. Like big hair, but I care, so who you with? I'm on my business state to this music shit. Interesting choice, though. The dude you with, man, that's a job. Don't get mad over this stupid shit. Couple grape sodas, this the one I'll repeat when the tape over. I text you to hit delete when she stay over. My whole life need a makeover. Anyway, we been way over. Just hollering. You was Tim's, they was moccasins. Just the cool way I can vent. THC in every part of my oxygen. Weed ain't free, still spending and clocking in. My anxiety is karma. I just talked to my real mama about these little mamas. She tell me don't mess up with God built for us. So I be honest, never wanna lie. And you wonder why they be butted up, wanna slide. Sometimes when you the best, they can't see it. And you get bored and move on, but still be it. I had to live through it, so I can spit it to you. I'm from the P's, baby, I'm like, look at the view. I been gave up on rekindling. They wanted me to get my bread up, I was figuring. Figures was needed, takeout was needed. I make out like De Niro in the Score movie. You got nothing, you want more of me. I am the real thing, don't write in forgery. I never call you for fear of you ignoring me. But I salute you, baby, you know I'm kinda crazy. You still your daddy, little baby. He would pour us a drink, tell us about the maybes. We wasn't having babies. It feel like 4 summers since 7 summers. My friends or your friends ain't seen a wedding from us. We look ahead, trying to see what's heading toward us. Cause a bad breakup be like rigor mortis. Still rap, you know I'm the sickest artist. And I could spit since Clinton Portis. Manifest destiny, I crossed the border. 10-year weed pusher, I could place an order. Anthony having daughters, can't be selling quarters. Getting my shit in order, everyday struggle. No worry, I'm out, call me down in the huddle. I'm not the average Joe, I'm the one with flow. 2012 Julz, that's the one to know. Nobody see me in a while, I'm keeping score. Keeping it friendly on the need to know, but I write my songs if you need to know. I still got it for you. I'm not Tiger though. Dreads hanging down my back and my lion.
Yeah, man.
I ask you like
now, it's the world's infamous Janky Ramblers podcast, you heard? Episode 68, a Ramblers reading. I just want to let everybody know there's some people out there that don't trust the cards. Y'all scared of the cards. I get it. But I was in 1998. I went to Hickory Hills Baptist Church. I told Reverend Scott to baptize me, so I ain't worried about the cards. I'm here. I'm interested. Shifty Rogers, you in the building?
What's happening?
Fresh off a 50-point game, boy. Dame Lillard himself. Shout out to the Mac Show for that last episode. Let's get right into it.
Shout out to the Mac Show, man.
Let's get right into it tonight. Hannah, I found you on Twitter giving amazing astrology readings and advice about horoscopes and things of that nature. And I said it would be a wonderful surprise if we brought you on the show for us to share with our Ramblers. Now, you are, how long have you, I'm so excited. Sorry, the moonshine got me excited. I'm just so fucking excited, Hannah. How long have you been gifted?
So I haven't always read cards or whatever. Honestly, like I grew up in a Catholic household. So I was very like, honestly, I was like that person who was like, I don't know about this. I heard that it's like it's devil's work or blah, blah, blah. But I've always been very intuitive. And when I got in a relationship with or I should say, who would be my children's father, I realized that I was just very intuitive and I was starting to like predict things that were going to happen in the future. Like if something was about to go wrong, like I was like, yo, like you shouldn't do that. Like it's about to go wrong or whatever. So things progressed. And then I was like, you know what, let me just click on this tarot YouTube video because it was showing up on like what would you call that, like your suggested videos. So I was like, let me just click on and see what's up. And then from there it was done. It was a rabbit hole spiral. Like I was like, you know what, I want to do this. I got my first deck August 2019 and I've been doing it ever since. So I haven't really been doing it that long, but I've been working it as a business for about 7 months now. I started my Twitter in June. Wow. This past June.
And I'm a Capricorn. Let's get that out there. Shout out to the Caps. It was our season. Our season just ended. Shifty, what's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
You see what I'm saying? You see how it was like lackluster? Is that, dude, you know, I don't know. I don't know what that's about.
That's not very Aries, but
you see what I'm saying?
Something else in there.
What the Aries supposed to say?
Y'all supposed to be the life of the party. Am I right, Hannah?
Yeah.
See, I know my shit. But
don't believe the cards. Don't believe the card.
Don't believe the card?
Don't believe the card.
Well, you different when you're not on that head dog. We'll talk about that later though. Yeah. So now, Hannah, your sign, you're a Cancer, right?
Yes.
You barely text back. I understand. It's all good.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you what I know about Cancers. Y'all like to go in y'all shell ever so often, like maybe twice a month. You like to disappear and get emotional to yourself, and then when you come back out, you're spunky again. Am I right? Or what's up?
Yeah. It's definitely a flip and flop with the Cancer energy. Sometimes it's very moody, it's very depressed in your feelings, emotional, and then the other time it's like I really don't give a fuck about anything. But that's just the front. We're really emotional 24/7.
Okay. Now, before we get into this illustrious reading, because I'm excited. I've never had a reading before. Never.
Ooh, this is going to be exciting then.
Yes. And my girl, she loves crystals. And I even started collecting crystals. Now, Shifty, do you collect crystals? Just want to know.
No.
Okay. All right.
He said, nah, not me.
No, you're thinking
Exactly.
I'm feminine, right? You're thinking
Not
I'm
me.
feminine by collecting crystals. Am I right, Shifty? It's
Nah,
okay.
bro,
Be honest with me.
If that's your vice, that's your vice, bro. Ain't nothing if you collect crystals.
Oh, you're
you
very
collect
PC and media trained. But listen, the fucking crystals help. Now, I noticed you sell crystals, Hannah, on your site.
I do.
So tell us a little bit about the crystals that you have in stock.
Okay, so I have a few different things. Sorry, my dog just came up to the door where I'm at. But anyway, so I have a black obsidian tumbled stone, and what they are, like if it's jewelry or like a carving or whatever, doesn't necessarily so much matter. It can, but there's plenty of people who have I'm just like dipping my feet in. So there's like plenty of people who have like carvings of like Pikachu and shit like that. So it's like the shape of it doesn't necessarily so much matter as to the stone itself. So I have black obsidian, which is a very good protective grounding stone. Any black or red crystal is going to be really good for protection and grounding, so keeping you more level-headed. Like if you feel a little bit too anxious, or if you feel like you can't focus, you're too up in the clouds, like you're not so much focused on reality, you're looking too far ahead or whatever, a crystal like black obsidian would be really good for that. I have rose quartz, and I have two different rose quartz crystal. I have a crystal bracelet, and then I have like a mini heart thing that's like very, very small, pocket size, travel anywhere. And rose quartz is like the infamous love stone, good for like forgiveness, self-love, relationships, just love in any situation. Rose quartz is going to be your go-to. Emotional healing, really good heart chakra clearing energy with the rose quartz. And then I have angelite, which isn't necessarily as common, but it's one of my favorites. It's like a very pretty sky blue, baby blue color, and it's to connect with your spiritual team. So people who are in the spiritual community, your spiritual team, like your ancestors, your spirit guides, anything that you identify with that, we're kind of stepping outside of the realm of like Christianity, I guess. I don't identify as a Christian, but so it helps to connect you with the other side. And it's also blue and blue.
What's the other side? Hold up. You talking about? So I'm just saying. Nah, I'm not, because I'm not stuck on religion, Hannah. You don't like you.
Yeah.
What you mean is the metaphysical.
Yes. So the other side being like what you cannot see. So like spirits, and for this particular stone, it's going to be the spirits that are connected to you, specifically within your lineage, like your bloodline. So people who have passed away, this stone can help you connect with that. Some people may use it to feel that closeness. Some people may use it to help communicate. For me personally, my spiritual team likes to communicate to me through my dreams. Like they're going to be really off the wall, metaphorical. You're going to have to decipher this shit's code dreams. A crystal like that's going to amplify that. Also good for communication. It's blue. It correlates to your throat chakra. So some people may struggle with communication, and that's a good stone for that. Any blue stone would be. And then finally, I believe for my crystals, I have amethyst. And amethyst is like your stereotypical go-to, like if you wanting to enhance your psychic abilities or like your intuition, your amethyst is like the go-to with that. It also kind of does the whole like connecting with your spiritual team and your ancestors and things like that too. It's just like an all-encompassing good third eye crown chakra stone.
Why Shifty?
Yep.
You don't have no questions. You just ready to get your reading, huh? I'm
letting her get her shit on.
Oh, okay. Now, a lot of people are scared of the metaphysical, but then they watch shit like American Horror Stories and shit like that. So I think they just hypocrites, you know what I mean? But like energy is so important. I find energy to be very important, Hannah. And most people always tell me I have a real good vibe, like an honest vibe about myself.
Who tell you that, Julz?
Huh?
Who the fuck tells you that, man?
I'm gassing myself, boy.
I'm trying
to. But Hannah, how do you? So do the crystals protect you from dark energy, or is there anything else? Like, do you believe in sage?
Yeah, I personally don't use it just because in the spiritual communities, sage or palo santo is the holy wood. It's the other typical one that you would see. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about or not, but both of them are very like indigenous smudging tools. So obviously me being white, like I'm not trying to take away from that. It's not my place. Like in the spiritual community, it's something that you don't do. Like I burn incense.
Oh, so you're saying that's for black people? Like it's Black History Month. Keep it funky. It comes from black people. So you're saying like
yes, indigenous cultures use sage and the like
that's
to.
That's a man. I fucks with it because you know in Black History Month we are celebrating black people, but me, I don't mind all cultures as long as love is there. I think love is the universal energy, like math, right? So now that you say that you don't really do the sage, right? What do you ever like get stressed out and like you start pulling out cards on motherfuckers? Like I'm gonna read this motherfucker card.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep, sure do.
You do?
Yep.
Now, have you ever done a reading on yourself, Hannah?
Yep, all the time.
All right, so
That should be true.
Yes. That's how I got started. Originally, I would only read for myself and I would like make note of what it was saying because it was helping me learn too. And then like I would see that it would be true. Like as time went on, I'd be like, oh shit, this actually manifested. Like this is real.
Right.
And like it just like reinforced my belief in them, even though I already believed in them, because I was finding like that people, what they were saying off YouTube, doing like the YouTube tarot card readers, like I was finding what they were saying to be accurate for my life, even though that was meant for a like large group of people, it was still resonating with me. So when I found out that I could purchase my own deck, I can learn how to read them, and then it's also resonating, it just furthered my belief in them and their ability.
I have one last question and then we can start the reading because I'm pretty sure we got plenty of commentary for that.
Okay.
Can you do a reading with Uno cards and shit like that, or it's a specific set of cards? Like, can you do like,
oh no,
draw 4? You need 4 holes by the end of the month.
I mean, I've never tried to read with Uno cards, but you can definitely read with any type of cards. I've read with playing cards before, like just regular. Like
I've seen that in that movie. What's the worst that can happen with Martin Lawrence? He had a never mind. It's the moonshine, Hannah. Don't mind me. It's the moonshine. So, all right. So now, what are we reading into today? Like,
well, we could read into anything really. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't read health questions. I don't like to be doing readings on like am I pregnant? Because like women will come to you all the time talking about like, am I pregnant? Like, just go take a pregnancy test. Like, like why would you trust that? Like when you could just trust your body. But either way, like we could really read on anything. I typically do love readings, general readings, career readings, things like that. Like a specific question readings, anything.
Okay, I want to start. I'm gonna ask questions for Shifty because we don't know nothing about Shifty. It's been 67, 68 episodes. We don't know anything besides he's good with merch. He drinks from time to time and he's engaged, but we don't know this man. Can you help our viewers find out more about Shifty Rogers today, Hannah? I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
We'll just do a general energy.
There we go. Hey.
See what's up. See what's up.
You always want to expose me, you narrative motherfucker.
I'm just going to say I have no control over what comes out. I have no control over that. All I do is read it. So if some wild shit comes out, please do not shoot the messenger. And that's all I'm going to say.
Let's see what the cards got. Let's see what you got.
All right. Let's see. Just a general. All right. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Here, I'll show you. We have the Two of Pentacles. We'll do the Four of Cups. I also popped out. We'll do one more just to make it quick, General.
Two of Pentacles, boy. You didn't go to church immediately, boy.
Six of Cups reverse. Okay.
Yeah,
You want to know what this says? And I don't necessarily think this is going to make sense to us, and certainly not the viewers, but it's probably going to make sense to Shifty. But with the Two of Pentacles, this is about organizing your life, getting your life back on track to where things don't feel as overwhelmed. You're kind of just like, you're navigating your day-to-day life just as well as you need to. You know, you're paying your bills, you're going to work, you're doing blah, blah, blah. You got your family or what have you on the side. You doing all of that. But with the Four of Cups here, and especially being in the center, there's something that you are holding on to from the past that you haven't let go of. Something that could have been a disappointment.
Now? Really now?
Yes.
Yes. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, go ahead. I like this shit. Get this shit out.
With the Four of Cups, it could have been one thing, it could have been multiple things. I'm feeling like it's multiple things that have happened in the past that just either haven't worked out, has been disappointing you, or whatever, kind of putting you down like, damn, when is this going to stop? Like, am I going to come up? Am I going to do whatever to whatever the situation is? But the thing you're not seeing here, I don't know if you could see, is this cup right here is right in front of you, but you're not looking at it. You're not seeing it.
It's right in front of you and you're not looking at it.
Because you too worried about what's going on in the past. But the good news is I feel like you're getting over it, because the Six of Cups card is something that talks about the past. That's literally what the main meaning of the card is things that have been dealt with in the past, and it's in reverse. So this is meaning that you're going to finally let go of it, but you just have to make that conscious effort to like focus on what you have going on in front of you, because you're making do just fine. Like, it's not going to affect your life, but it's going to affect your mental. So you just have to let it go. And with the Two of Wands in the back of the deck, this is a decision that you have to make. Like, literally, you got two roads. Like, am I going to continue focusing on these failures, or am I going to continue to focus on my success and what can bring me to a better success? So ultimately, like, to sum it up, I just feel like
might be right.
She potted, boy. She's potted.
Them fucking cards.
Gunshots for Hannah. You are potted.
Oh yeah, shit was.
I like
shit
that.
Was tight. Yeah, shit was
like
right. That shit was.
So Shifty, allow me to interject. What are the things that are? What do you keep thinking about? We don't know. You never bring this to us.
What is wrong with this nigga Julz, man? Your card's nice. I fuck with them cards.
Man, hey, let it go, Shifty. Hey, let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Gotta let it go.
Let it go. Keisha Cole, Missy Elliott, boy.
I wear many hats, boy.
When the song come on in the club, they gonna be like, "Damn, that's hot."
That was a good one. That was good. That was good.
Cool.
Let me get one on Julz. Shuffle that motherfucker up again.
Shuffle up.
all right.
Here we go, boy. I get exposed every week, boy.
All right.
This is gonna be
my dog really trying to come in here. Okay. So, a general for Julz. Let's see here.
Shout out to our innocents in the chat there.
Yo, you ain't putting no. You ain't
y'all
putting
see
no,
this?
Yo, you got the
Four
two.
Cups.
You got the Four Cups.
Came out for you too.
I got the 4 cups. You said, but you had 6 cups, Shifty. I ain't with hear all that. You had 6 cups.
This is where y'all about to see a prime case example of how one card can mean different things in different scenarios, because I guarantee you it's not going to mean the same thing for you as it meant for Shifty.
All right, cool. This is interesting.
And we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is actually really positive. 2 of Wands in the back too, just like Shifty. So with this, we have the 4 of Cups, we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So first of all, we'll start with the 9 of Pentacles in the center. This is about being independent. This is about having your money right. This is about like you're standing in your personal power. Can't nobody tell you otherwise. I'm also feeling like the need to say that the 9 of Pentacles is also a card about being single. So I don't know.
That fucker is single.
Whoa. Okay. I mean, I'm listening. I'm just listening.
Bullshit. Yo, are you putting root on us? I don't black. Go ahead.
She's not, man. Come on, not Hannah with the red hair. Top 5 dead or alive off one LP. Oh man.
So we have the Nine of Cups. Also, so this is about emotional fulfillment, powerful happiness, also manifestation. So if you've been trying to bring something into your life, like something that you've like really wanted, maybe in terms of your stability, in terms of your money, I see that you're able to do this. But again, with the Four of Cups here, your mental is holding you back. You're feeling like maybe you can't achieve it. There's something that you can't achieve, but that's not true. There's just something that you have to plan for a little bit better. Also have the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands in the back for you, which is telling me that, I don't know, maybe this is something about spirituality or your intuition or something like that, metaphysical like things for you that maybe, I don't know, that's kind of crazy.
You know what it's telling you, Hannah? No, don't let me interrupt you. Go ahead, sister. Go off, sis. Go off. You hear that?
I don't know. I don't know if this is like maybe something that you could end up being profiting off of in the future or some type of something with that, but I'm getting those type of vibes. I'm also getting like you also have two roads, but either way it's going to be successful, like whatever road you take. It's just you have to choose which one you want in terms of what's going to not only make you stable, but what's also going to make you happy, because it has to be a balance. Like you might be thinking that you only have to choose one. Like one's going to make me happy, one's going to make me stable, one's going to make me money, but I can't have both. And that's not true.
Hannah, you are scaring me now, because that's all I've been thinking about for the last 30 days. Do I truck drive or do I give the streets these podcasts? Because I know once I start truck driving, I can't give the streets these podcasts. You know what I mean? So this is crazy. I love this. I love it.
I'm glad it's resonating.
You mentioned the High Priestess. What does that card have to deal with? So, because you said something about metaphysical.
Yeah, so the High Priestess here, if you could see this is the card that represents your intuition, your spirituality, things that you have a knowing, but you cannot explain it. Like there's nothing going on in your physical reality to explain how you know what you know. It's only coming from within. You are connected to the divine. You have this energy about you where you can understand things. There's an intuition. And it's upright, which is good, which means that you're listening to it. So maybe this is about strengthening your intuition. And I mean, there's always going to be a reason as to why, like, I come into people's lives and I read for them. And I feel like for you, this is just like something that's going to catalyze for you. And your intuition is going to grow. And it's going to be something that's going to lead you to a more happy and lucrative life.
Oh, man, Hannah. Oh, man. I'm taken aback. Sorry, I'm having a moment. This moonshine got me having a moment. Now, Hannah, I am very, very intuitive and spiritual. This is something Shifty doesn't know about me. He often underestimates me as a co-host and as a brother. But it's okay. I understand that, But me, I understand the importance of what we are doing in our neighborhood and surrounding areas. I understand what we're doing, and I love this part of the show. Like, golly, Hannah, I didn't know you would read me like this. I'm very deep. Like, I'm the type of person, like, sometimes things happen, and, like, everything in my body will tell me, like, stay away from this, or stay away from that, or shut this down, keep it moving, and it be right on point. I haven't taken an L in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like 2 steps ahead of the street. Shout out to my tarot reader Hannah. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on Twitter. All right, now let's get into.
You read for your husband?
I don't have a husband.
She's scared of that. She's scared to do that.
Oh, she said she had a husband.
Wait, y'all about to get married, or what's going on, Hannah?
Maybe.
Now, Hannah, I will say you are on the more attractive side of life. What's holding him back from proposing? Is it because you guys don't have a long history, or is it
it's not that. It's definitely not a long history. We've known each other since high school.
Okay. Oh wow! Shout out to you guys. So does he feel like he needs to be more financially secure? Like, is he one of those ambitious guys that he wants to be more secure, so he give you this big ass wedding and all that?
Yeah, I think so. He doesn't say that, but I think that's why.
Is he a Capricorn?
He's a Virgo.
Earth sign. Okay, so he's very, very practical, and you're a Cancer, so you rely on him for reassurance sometimes. Whenever,
Yes.
am I good? The cards told you I'm intuitive. That's what the cards told you, Hannah. Okay. Now, could we do a love reading?
Sure.
We'll start with Shifty.
On myself?
Rogers. Oh yeah, Hannah. Let's start with you.
Okay.
You want me?
All right.
You want me to tell you what the cards
Wait,
say?
but are you in a relationship first? Like, are you in a relationship?
Shifty, like you, boy.
No, I'm asking before we do a love reading, because she's not married. Are you in a relationship or you're not, Hannah?
She is.
Yes, I am, but not married.
She wants to be Mrs., not Miss. Am I right?
Yes.
That's all it is. That's all it is, Shifty. See, I'm part of 30 plus Twitter, Hannah. I understand.
You said I'm part of 30 plus.
Yeah, that's how we do it over here. All right, so we're gonna do love readings. Let's do love readings for each other. Y'all make sure if y'all want a reading, you can find her Twitter handle. She has the link to her website in her bio, but she also tell them how to get to your website directly, Hannah, before you do this next reading.
So my website is cmmetaphysical metaphysical.com.
Yes.
And everything is there laid out very simple, for the off reason that some people might not be able to navigate the website or have difficulty or don't understand or whatever. My Twitter, my pinned tweet is literally like a video of a step-by-step how to book a reading with me. I also sell crystals, and that's kind of not that big of a deal, but booking a reading is kind of a little bit more involved, especially if you're not from Twitter, because you're going to need to like tell me how to get in contact with you. But usually I just hit you up on the phone. So that's how you can get in contact with me.
All right, bow. Now, make sure y'all support Hannah. Now, we went from general readings, where we find out Shifty need to let go of the shit that he's holding on to in the past. And we found out a little bit about Julz, which you guys pretty much know. You know, I always tease my girl, Hannah. I say, I am the 1 and the 9. Because January 9th, 1991. That's a bunch of 1s and 9s in order. And what that means, if you... do you study numerology at all, Hannah?
Somewhat.
Okay, so 1 is the beginning, 9 is the end.
Yeah.
I'm the beginning and the end.
You know what that is? That's Scorpio.
And that's my moon sign. You
exactly.
I know who I am, Shifty. You think this shit? You think I'm a fucking weirdo? But I tell you what, Shifty. I tell you what, boy. You better get into this shit, man. Because once you get in your bag, you can filter people out your life. Based upon, are you conducive with this person? Does this person bring your energy up or down? Am I right, Hannah?
Man, shuffle them cards and give Julz his love reading.
All right.
You just mad because I had the High Priestess card. That's what you hating on, but let's go. We good.
All right. So I'm going to use a specific deck for love just to get a few cards. And then this is an oracle deck. So it's not a tarot deck, but it's an oracle deck. You still read them the same way intuitively. And then I will clarify with the tarot deck just to see what's going on.
I love this.
I love doing this. This is like my pride and joy.
We are besties now, Hannah. I'm probably going to tweet you like every other day.
All right, let's see. These cards aren't wanting to jump. Oh, there goes one. I'm about to pull if they
She
don't
got that
jump.
herbal essence, that Head and Shoulder game on point, boy. You see it? That's a nice hairstyle. I like that. I'm just keeping the audience going. You know what I mean? While you shuffle.
Yes, no problem. So we have religious factors here, passion, and let's see. This is we got a few. I'm gonna keep them.
Okay.
Back of the deck is separation.
Oh, separate. Now that we're separated, we can't stand one
Ooh,
another. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
new love.
Whoa,
Oh, shit.
whoa, don't be snitching on the pod. She trying to snitch, Shifty. Wait.
Ooh.
Okay, new love. Okay.
Express your love and then playfulness. You want to know something? I mean, I know this because of what you tweeted or what you DM'd me earlier on Twitter.
Whoa, allegedly
For entertainment purposes only, but I don't want to use this. Don't get offended when I say this.
Nah, talk your shit, Hannah. Listen, I'm a big boy. You heard? We learned about
simping over her. You simping.
Oh shit.
You simping.
Oh, shit.
Hannah, you feel like I'm simping over my old lady?
Yeah, I do. And you know what else? I feel like it's working out for you, but there's some things that you have to learn. It's not going to move as super fast. Like, it's not like you going to, because this is just starting. This is just starting.
Me and her just starting?
Yeah, like this new cycle. Not like that you brand new, but because obviously, like, you were coming out of a separation, like where you guys were separated.
She is fucking good. God dang. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So
go off,
the communication, this is why I say that you simping, is because we have this playful energy. Like, this is very young, like puppy love, like it's that simp. And then you have express your love. So now you being mushy gushy with it, but it's sexual too.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Definitely. Real. Hey, you know my moon sign now. You know how I play.
I know. I know.
Nah, I play. I lick toes. You heard?
Oh my God. But with this religious factors, this is very powerful though, because when this shows up in a relationship reading, this is a very deep bond that you have with somebody. This is almost like a divine connection. Like, I feel like this is a divine connection between you and this person that you are dealing with right here. But because of this, I feel like it's moving very slow. It's moving in a wave that's like, we're going to take our time with it. Like, obviously, I fuck with you, you fuck with me, but we just going to keep it. We're going to see where it goes. Like, we're going to try it out. We're going to try again, but we're not going to just jump into something.
Wait a minute. You didn't tell me you was a damn fortune teller now. You just said you do readings. What? You are good, Hannah. What the fuck? You are pretty good at this shit, man.
Yeah, no, I'm a psychic.
me and her, I ain't gonna put our business out there. My love, cause she said, "Look, my baby she's difficult. Okay, we talked before the show, and she was like, she only trusts her crystal lady, the one she go see. So now that I got a crystal lady, she big mad, but she big mad, but she just jelly. That's all. She just jelly. So now that you adding the peanut butter, we making a nice sandwich. Go off, sis. But is there anything else the cards are telling you? Just the fact that it's deep between us. We're trying again, coming from separation. OGK, holla at me, baby. Hey, does it tell you I'm faithful in there? Does it say anything about I'm faithful and I don't got no holes? Because she really need to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, right now, there are cards that would say that in here, and none of them came out. That's why I say, like, this is very, like, it's just new. Like, you just starting new. There's nothing like that's saying that you deceiving her or that you got.
Go off.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Shifty, you don't want the cards to say nothing about you. Just we're on me right now. I don't sip. Yeah, I sip for my old lady. Black History Month. I love black women. You kidding me? My girl fine as shit. You heard me? Hey, Hannah, my girl fine as shit. You heard? So I'm a sip for that. Yeah. She look like JT. You heard?
Oh shit!
All these niggas want to fuck JT. You hear me?
Hannah do not know who the fuck JT is.
Yes, she do. You seen City Girl?
I do know who JT is.
Who's JT?
Boy, Hannah. Hey, boy, Hannah.
It's City Girl.
Oh, Hannah be in the club, pop, lock, and dropping. Boy, I'm telling you.
Nah, I love the City Girls.
Alright, now. I'm loving this. Now, Shifty, The cards are on you, buddy. The cards are on you, buddy.
This is gonna be like super committed. Y'all gonna go long term with this.
Oh yeah. But Shifty been married. Shifty been locked down since goddamn Kyrie Irving was a goddamn rookie, boy. I'm telling you, boy. That motherfucker there, but I ain't seen. He go to booty club with his girl. I ain't gonna say no more, Shifty. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say no more.
My girl, my teammate, champ.
She good too, man. Hey, while she shuffling, Shifty, I'm really proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I appreciate you, guys.
No, not only am I proud of y'all, bruh, but you know your girl is a hell of a woman, bro.
Yo, those are facts.
A heaven of a woman. So always respect that. As janky as we get on the podcast, I just want her to know that I respect y'all place in my life as far as a couple that I look up to, and I would never steer you wrong, bro. I would never have you out here fucking with that light-skinned girl Jaleesa from yesterday. You know what I mean? The fine one. I would never have you on that kind of shit. All right.
What's the next car, Hannah?
I'm pulling them right now. We got a few coming out, but I want to get a few more, see a whole picture.
Oh, she found a car she didn't like. She got reshuffled. Shifty, what you been up to, boy? Man, I'm having too much fun on this moonshine, man. Live chat, check in with me, man. What we got going on, man? Oh, man.
Okay.
This is fun. We might have to do this more often,
So,
man. I'll put some money in her cash out.
I'm gonna get some more cards just in case, because I don't want to say something like this and be wrong.
Yeah,
oh shit, Shifty. No, Shifty, no, man. Ah, Shifty. You thought this shit was fake. You thought it was fake, huh, Shifty?
No.
You didn't think she knew. You didn't think she
We started
knew.
with commitment, so there's nowhere else they can go.
You didn't think she knew, man.
I mean, it's not going crazy. It's just.
Well, it sound like they eat my girl pussy or something like that.
No. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say to you.
Uh-oh.
The Tower card is in the back, so this is gonna be a dramatic shift. This is gonna be something. I also have. I'm gonna just read you what I got. I got pay attention to the red flags. That was the first one that came up. Honeymoon, children, you deserve love. It is safe for you to love. And then we have the Fool reverse, the Queen of Swords reverse, and Three of Swords reverse. So the good news is.
How do you know I got trust issues?
Can you from Cross?
Spirit knows everything. Spirit knows everything.
I might. Okay,
you see too many dirty foots. You don't even think there's clean foots.
I got trust issues. Yeah.
So, the Three of Swords reverse, this is talking about healing. So that's the good news. And it's because I do feel like your trust issues was holding back the relationship from flourishing to how it could be. But I feel like it's either something from the past, or I really feel like that. Like, children could be like an actual physical child, could be something that's coming up in the future. I do feel like maybe there could be a pregnancy coming up.
Ooh,
but
you've been shooting that club up, Shifty, my boy. Hey, shoot that motherfucker up now.
But that's not something that's like super strong. That's just kind of energy that's lingering, because if like that's not something you're ready for, you could easily avoid it.
I like the cards.
But there's something that's just like, maybe you're not the most forthcoming in terms of like your communication. Not necessarily that you lying, but it's just like you not. Yeah, like you're just not.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like you're not the type who's gonna be like texting somebody, like texting your girl 24/7, or like just sitting down and talking for hours. Like you're just not the type to do that. Like that's not.
Shit.
I also see like maybe you could be taking a vacation, or like going like traveling with your girl soon. But also like, as this what it says right here with honeymoon, is what it say. It's
that stimulus check on the way, bro. That's Joe Biden got us. Relax.
Let's clear the record right now. Shit don't need a stimmy for that. Well, go ahead, though.
Shit.
Yeah, go ahead,
that's how. Hey, that's my dog. That's my dog.
Go ahead, do your thing.
That's my dog.
Those calls are pretty accurate.
I feel like basically what this is saying is like you at a point. Like, I'm not telling you to just talk forever and ever, but maybe your communication could stand between you and your lady to be a little bit more flow, not so much as maybe it's a little bit one-sided, like maybe she initiates more conversation than you do. Or yeah, basically, because it could create an issue. Like she could get tired of that shit. Or she could get irritated with that shit.
She's being nice, Shifty. What she's trying to tell you is what you don't know is your girl is tired of your miscommunication. You need to be more forthcoming, okay? In the group chat with her friends, she's like, this nigga never says what's on his mind. That's what she's trying to tell you. Okay, go ahead, Hannah. Take it away.
But yeah, but it all comes from a fact. It's not because you're trying to be mean. It's not because you don't care about her. It's not because of that. It's just because.
PTSD.
Yes, no, literally, that's what it says.
Nigga.
Oh, literally, it says you have
the girls. They say we talk too much, and they go up the block and sort them other dudes. Them niggas foul just like us, Hannah. What are you talking about?
Oh, that boy there. Hey, I like this boy's style, man. Hey, I ever tell you, Shifty, my favorite co-host in the whole world. In the whole world.
I used to have trust issues. I don't trust issues now, man.
Okay. Maybe a little bit.
Now, Hannah, let's read your cards. We ready for you, Hannah. We ready for you.
Okay, we could pull for me.
Yeah, you want me to do the interpretation? Because you know that says I'm intuitive and shit like that.
You can try it, and then I'll tell you what I think. Because obviously I know my situation.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Shout out to Black History Month. Word. Hannah is in the building with us, man. She reading our forecast. OGK, you see, I pass with flying colors. You think I got holes? I got no holes.
All right, I'm only gonna do 3 for you.
I got no holes.
Okay. All right. So, trust.
That's you. Okay, trust.
Getting to know each other.
Getting to know each other. Now you're doing them fast. What you want? What you don't want?
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
No, it's nothing that you don't want to see. It's just I'm telling you. So any initial feelings, any initial vibes, like just hang on to that. And then the back of the deck, and the thing about the deck is the card that lays on the back is the energy that is surrounding the entire situation, whatever it is that you're reading on. So this is like a little bit of details. The cards that you pull are like details, but the main energy that's surrounding it as it stands in the present is in the back. And in the back we have wedding. So what do you think?
All right. So
I'll show you the cards again if you need it.
One more time. I'm on moonshine, Hannah.
All right. We have trust.
Trust. Okay. So Let's start with trust. I'll break it down for you.
All right.
Pause. Now pause on this statement. But the guy that you've been dating since high school, because you're pretty attractive, I'm assuming he's pretty attractive to women too. Am I right?
Yes.
Right? He goes to the gym maybe twice a week.
Maybe. I don't know. He like to be outside.
You like manly men. I know you can't deal with no soft things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
All right, cool. So Brad Pitt is over there, and he's very probably charismatic, and you don't trust that he's always has his eye on you. Am I right? Shifty, you see what I'm talking about? My shit good. I could have been the greatest rapper in the world. All right. So anyway, but the cards are telling you to trust him because he sees what I think our audience can see, which is, Hannah, your inside is more beautiful than your outside, and your outside is top 5 ever. So you need to trust that shit. Trust him, because if you trust him, you will lead to the next card. What's the next card, Hannah?
Getting to know each other.
Right.
You don't know? I thought you knew him.
No, she knows him, but she don't know him in the way that he wants her to know him, Shifty. He wants her to know that no matter how Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio he is, at heart, he's just Ben Affleck looking for love. You see what I'm saying? You don't understand that shit. But that's true about him. That's what the cards are telling me. That's what the moonshine is telling me. Okay? Now, what's the very next card? Because I think it has something to do with chemistry. Now, this is in the bedroom. He might want you to be a little bit more freakier, Hannah. You've been holding back. When you watch porn, you it's a different Hannah. But when you're in the bedroom, you're a little bit more conservative. I'm gonna tell you. Do you want me to tell you the truth, Hannah?
Yeah.
Lick the balls, okay? And lick under the balls, Hannah. That's what you have to do because you want the next card. What's the next card?
Wedding.
Thank you. So balls get licked 3 times a week, and you will get to the wedding card, okay? But you gotta stop acting like you too cute to lick the balls.
You lick balls, man.
I say that's pretty accurate.
All right, so just make you're doing a good job, but turn into that freak that you are when you seen that Trey Songz video today. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't see it, and I'm upset that I didn't see it.
You wanted to see some black cock. See, this
You
is
like black dick? You like black?
Stop
dick.
Stop it, Shifty. We're
No.
not.
It's cool because he is black.
Whoa! Oh my God! Now it makes perfect sense why you're so dope, Hannah. And I'm not saying that the white boys don't bring it out of you, but if you're getting black cock 3 nights a week, you can fuck with the Ramblers. We're giving out cock. We're giving out cock. Am I right, Shifty? Black cock. Well, except me. I haven't had sex in a while, but I was. Back in my day, I was good at that thing, boy. Hey, what I do to it, put my key in that motherfucker, lock that motherfucker up. All right. Now, what other cards are we doing? Cause we got 9 minutes left, Hannah, and I don't want to take up all of Shifty's time. Shifty, you good for 9 minutes?
Yeah, we're good, bro.
Okay.
All right, let me just plug in my computer so this shit don't die in the next 9 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. And I'm sorry about going over the time, Hannah, but this is beautiful. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, me too.
All right. And you knew him since high school? Y'all went to high school together?
Yep, we did.
Who you liked him or he liked you?
I think it was a mutual thing, but he made the first move.
Hannah, I have to ask this question. We are the Janky Ramblers podcast, okay? Now he's not over your shoulder right now, is he?
No.
Do you have what they consider a fatty?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask him. I don't know. Like, cause I mean, at that point you have to compare, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess maybe you could say yes. Leaning more towards yes.
I love my job. That's all I'm saying. All right, cool. Now, Shifty, what else is something you want to know, Shifty?
Yeah, she covered everything. She's on point with me.
Why you got Shifty in his feelings like that? I've never seen my co-host
in his
show.
feelings. Who in his feelings?
This fucker is pondering, boy.
No, I'm chilling.
Now, Shifty, when you go on your homecoming and you create this baby, just know that we are here to support you, okay? If you ever need to call me and just find out more about fatherhood, I'm learning as I go, brother. And I'm going to send you a link to my baby registry, Shifty, because you said you're getting money. I want you to buy something for my son. And then in turn, I'll buy something for yours. We have a deal right here on the pod?
We have a deal, man.
All right. Now, Hannah, I'm just rambling for these last couple of minutes. How do you feel about fucking Uzi? Did you see little Uzi getting a diamond in the middle of his fucking head?
Yep, I sure did.
What do you think of that?
I think, how the hell is that even real? How is that staying there? And my second thought was that shit's gonna get infected.
I knew something was wrong with little Uzi when he did that fucking shoulder rub. But you know, Shifty Rogers liked Young Thug, and Young Thug wore a dress. And I realized I'm just getting way too old for rap music. I only listen to podcasts.
Thug can rap, but what Thug got to do with Uzi?
If a man wears a fucking dress,
What Thug got to do with Uzi? I ain't the biggest Thug
if you
fan,
can't
but Thug
see
can
how
rap.
Young Thug and Little Uzi coincide, don't worry about it.
Nigga, you was a Lil Wayne fan and Wayne wore a dress. Fuck is you talking about?
When did Lil Wayne wear a dress?
Man, you pull it up.
At least he was the original weirdo. I only fuck with the first ones. At least he was the original. And plus, none of those guys can rap like Wayne. So stop it, Five. Stop it. Okay. Now, Hannah, So far, what is your vibe about the podcast? Could we maybe get like a small reading just about the future of the podcast? Would that
Yep.
work? All right, that'll be.
Sure
That's how we
can.
end it.
All right.
Boy, I got a cigarette to smoke, boy. This moonshine's killing me.
They be smoking cigarettes.
I ain't stopped cigarettes yet. I'm living in my truth all 2021. I did stop weed though, and weed and fapping. You know what I'm saying? I haven't masturbated yet. Shout out to my boy Sheelo who told me to fap. I almost did, man. You know I like to listen to my OGs, man. But nah, I ain't fap. And shout out to FX Peso, who we're gonna have on here on episode 71. He's been plotting since he been on here last time. Shout out to all the Rambler fans, man, and special shout out to everybody who DoorDash and these motherfuckers don't be paying good tips. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Julz got mad at somebody on Twitter the other
But
day.
listen, I had to put Buddy in his place. I told him this is a luxury service. If you cannot afford the tip and you're complaining because your order's $30, he like, yo, you still want me to tip you? Yes, brother. This is not for you broke motherfuckers. DoorDash is for people who have the money to tip. You better tip your driver or your french fries will get cold.
But here she go to reading. We not getting on your DoorDash. What's the reading, Miss Hannah?
Just saying.
So this is telling me that both of y'all, or at least one of y'all, has got a lot going on. There's a lot on your plate right now, and that's kind of taking the.
I try to tell you, boy. I try to tell you, boy. Well, go ahead.
There's a lot that's taking precedence over this podcast, and you might be finding difficulty, or it's difficult to make time for it.
I cursed a nigga out 2 hours ago.
And I don't see you being super committed to this podcast just because.
That's a lie.
When I say committed, I mean like with 100% of your time. So that's what I mean that. And also it's going to be communications shortly with maybe could be potentially like a little break or a hiatus just to get some shit under control, because I just feel like it's a lot of other things that's going on. I don't even know what this is. I'm about to have to hold on.
We fresh off a hiatus. If the cause ain't no.
Oh, then that's probably what it's talking about. And either way, this is something that's going to take time to develop.
See, Julz ain't say nothing yet, ain't it?
I'm listening, brother. I'm listening.
You're ready for that cigarette.
The cards clearly say you're not committed to the podcast.
No,
you tried to play him tonight.
It clearly says you're not committed. It clearly says.
Imagine that.
Man.
Me not committed. The background slides guy, the thumbnail guy, the engineer, the main host. Yeah, imagine that shit.
Where we at next? You're not motivated. You rather be on Twitter and shit. Rather than check. Nah, she's giving a reading,
hey,
bro.
Speaking of Twitter, tell your homeboy I said if it's not directed directly at me, I don't respect it. And he don't really want it with Julz.
A couple of y'all said that Drake was better than Hov.
Anyway, but go ahead, Hannah, go off, sis.
I feel like you are moving into a more place. I definitely, now that I'm seeing this, I feel like this is definitely picking up on the hiatus that was from the past, just because I feel like you're moving forward with it and you're trying to rebalance things and you're trying to get it back on track to where it's going. And it is going to be successful, but it's going to take some time. So don't get discouraged if you don't see the results that you're looking for right away, is what it's saying.
Okay. Well, this was beautiful, Hannah. I feel like I don't know much about you. Are we taking up too much time? Because I know Shifty has to go, but I have more questions. So do we need to do this again another time? Or can you still pod a little bit?
We giving 1 week readings, dog. She coming once a week for the reading.
But we would have to pay her for that, Shifty. You don't see, I'm 30 plus Twitter.
Just shut it.
I mean, yeah, I could stay for a little bit longer.
A little bit longer? Okay. Mm-hmm. Shifty, you have to go right now?
Yeah, I gotta go, champ.
All right, so that's cool. I'm gonna let you go, Shifty. But me and I just want to find out more about you and just what you have going on, okay? Shifty, thank you for your hard work, brother. All right?
Yep.
Word. All right. Now, Let me fix this here. I'll put a nice little slide on for us while I fix that. Man, Hannah, I
Mhm.
didn't know. I really was kind of skeptical. I did not know that you were really about this fucking this. I don't know what to call this. What do you call yourself?
Um, to people who aren't hip, I'll just say I'm a psychic. But for people who are in the spiritual community, I'll just say like I'm a tarot reader. I'm an intuitive. I'm a healer because I also do Reiki healing. Some people would like classify me as a witch. I don't really identify with that. Even though I could like, I mean, I do offer spell work things as well. So it's not that I'm opposed to it. It's just I don't really like claim to be like a witch. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But that's kind of it's an all encompassing term. You could say a spiritualist, or an intuitive.
All right. So now, all right. I think I know where I'll start my questioning.
Okay.
Why do witches get a bad rap? Because when I hear witches, I think of all the negative imagery that Hollywood presents to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I did see American Horror Stories, The Covenant, I think it was,
Mm-hmm.
with all the pretty white girls that was in that joint. So I want to know what's a witch and why does it get a bad rap? Talk to me.
A witch is really just a person who can manipulate energy into a direction that they're trying to put it or send it to achieve a result that they're desiring by using intention, elements, so fire, water, air, earth, plants like herbs. I use herbs a lot. But that's basically that's literally all a witch is. People want to say that it's demonic or they're worshiping Satan, and that's not typical. I
Have
don't
you
even know.
have you
I
ever
mean,
have you ever read the book of Satan?
no, I've not.
Okay. Now, I want you to know that I'm a very deep guy. I'm drunk, but I'm very deep. So I'm
Okay.
understanding. So don't think I'm not judgmental, okay? I'm
Hmm.
not judgmental. I'm familiar with Albert Pike, people of
Okay.
that nature, okay? So I'm not just a idiot rapper, okay? But I want to know, all right, so what's your thoughts on life, period? Do you feel like
On life.
do you feel like there's good people and evil people, or do you feel like we're all a mixture of both? Talk to me.
So with that, I don't know. This is where I'm kind of on the fence about things. Like, I don't feel like we're ever going to truly know, in terms of humanity, what is the truth and, you know, what's not. Like, I don't feel like we're ever going to have that concept. Like, I don't feel like that's humanly possible for us to understand that. But my personal opinion of like people and like evil and like good or whatever, I feel like there's just everything is energy, everything is a vibration. The higher vibration that you have, the more connected to the divine, to the good, to the light, if you want to call it that, that you are. The thing where you have evil or whatever is lower vibration, and lower
Yes.
vibration is things that are more connected to the 3D reality, your ego.
Talk
So
to me,
that's
okay?
that's like where you kind of get like your possessiveness, your jealousy,
Uh-huh.
rage, anger, like things that can spiral into something really negative, like killing and murdering and serial killing and all of that stuff.
It's
It
funny
all
that you
stems
said that.
from 3D reality
Well, it's funny
and
that you
ego.
said that because we mention the city girls and we make a lot of rap references, right? And here's something that I'll be trying to share with my co-hosts and my friends, and they always think that I'm weird, but the High Priestess card told you that I'm on point. I
Hmm.
believe that like rap music, right? The what they call the industry
Hmm.
projects imagery into the minds of young people all over the world, and that imagery is often sadistic and low vibrational, and it keeps them trapped in a 3D form where they can't ascend to 5D, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where soul roams freely. You didn't know I knew about that, right? I understand. But it's cool. But that's what I'm saying. So like how do you living in a 3D physical world, how do you combat that? Is that where the crystals come into play, or is it all from the heart? Is it all conviction?
I think the majority of that is going to come from yourself, your heart, your connection to the divine and the good and the light or whatever. But also, like, crystals or divination tools like tarot cards are just methods that can enhance that. But ultimately, it comes down to a knowing. So using your discernment to determine, well, okay, this is a projection of this, or this is having this kind of vibe or this kind of energy. That really comes into play, because I mean, you're right with the media, and it's not just rap or hip hop. It's all over. It's everything. It's TV. It's movies.
Yes, talk to
it's all music. It's media, and that's just because we're moving into a different era of ascension. So there's more people who are having spiritual awakenings, more people who are going to start coming into their own personal power through their mind and their intention and their belief that, wow, I can really do anything and I can really be anything. I don't have to follow what my family's been doing. I don't have to follow what's culturally appropriate or the cultural standard for me.
Yes.
I can do anything. And that's where you start breaking those chains, breaking those curses that sometimes the media will try to, like, when it's force fed to you and you keep seeing it on repeat. And you have to think about people who are young, and I don't care what anybody says, but when you are of a certain age, you are automatically going to be impressionable to a degree. And that impressionality, I don't know if that's even a word, comes into play. So you're sitting here and you're seeing all these things, these images,
challenges, busted challenges, all the hoes naked on the timeline. You're right. I see it all the time. If I was 18, I'd be fapping all day. I don't know what the fuck the 18-year-olds are doing. I'm team no fap.
I don't know.
I'm team no fap for a reason, because I don't let that shit control my energies. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to tell the young men, stop jerking off so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave that shit alone. That's part of the low vibrational shit. You bust a nut, which is a nut. It has so much energy in it, it could create another life. Imagine busting that nut twice a day or fucking 3 times a week. That shit make you weak. You know what I'm saying? And when you look up and 5 years go by and nothing has changed, you used all your energy on fucking Pornhub or X videos. You don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't understand the male perspective, but I do understand that. I personally believe that to be true. I don't think that, unnecessary, like, I don't know, indulgence of certain things. And it's not just like sex. It could be anything, drugs, alcohol, any other shit, like fast food. Like, it could be anything, really. Overindulgence of those things steals your energy. And that's just what it is. Like, you can't say that it's not and it not be that. Like, you can be in denial, but ultimately it is going to take some of your energy away. And if you use that energy and redirected it in a positive way, or to achieve something that you want to do, that's a personal goal of yours or whoever, that's like a much better use of that energy.
That's very true. Okay. Is there anything that you may have been trying to work out in your life, or anything you need advice on? Now that you know that I'm the 1 and the 9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to know something? You remind me of my man. Like, you really do. Like, I don't know. It must be a New York thing or whatever, because he's from Harlem. So,
Okay, I'm from East New York, Brooklyn originally, but I'm Carolina boy. I'm a Carolina boy. I like to walk barefoot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, barefoot's the way. He always roasts me because he's like, that shit's nasty, but it's not.
You
Like, that's
connect
the
with the
movement.
earth, baby. That's that
Yes, it's
shit.
the movement.
Smoke a blunt, walk barefoot through the grass. Oh my god, they can't take that away from us, Hannah. They cannot take that away from us.
Hell
But-
no.
So I just could I remind you of him, but go ahead. So
Yeah.
what is something? Maybe what is something that you want to ask him that I can help you with? Because
Let's see. I don't know. I have a few things that like I want to know. Well, first of all, like of course, I want to know the direction of like how our relationship's going to go, because we have two children. We have two sons, a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. Yes. And things like we took a break or whatever for a year and some change, like a year and a half almost, and like we've just now like rekindled and we're like working things out or whatever. So of course, like I want to know how that goes, even though like I trust him and I know what direction we're moving. I'd like to hear another person's perspective, because I have never got a reading from someone else, like, or trusted someone else with that, like my relationship. Like
what's
I'm
his
not the
sign?
type to do that.
What's his
He's
sign?
a Virgo.
He's a Virgo. So oftentimes he becomes absent from the relationship, and you wonder what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking good. Hey, if you want a Julz reading, let me know. All right, so listen. It's in his nature, right? He lives inside his head. Okay, Hannah? He overthinks things. You think you're an overthinker. He overthinks more than you.
I know, and that's just crazy.
One thing that you can't question is his love for you. You know he loves you. Because he looks in your eyes when he talks to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it scary how good I am?
Yeah, no, you're pretty good.
But the one thing is, he wants you to have more confidence in your relationship. Because maybe sometimes...
Damn, shots. Oh. Continue.
Yeah, just sometimes you forget that y'all have that closeness and that kinship and that history together, and you may think that you're not good enough, or that you don't deserve him, or he don't deserve you. Now, I'm not sure of which one it is, but that's what the moonshine is telling me. That's what the moonshine is telling me.
Well, your moonshine is telling you the correct things, and I do believe it's a mutual thing, because like, I mean, when you deal with someone for so long, like it's been almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, shit comes up, like, especially because, I mean, you're a kid. We were 16 and now we're like 24, going to be 25 this year.
Beautiful.
So, you know, it's a lot to go through. You see people grow up, you see people mature, you see people when they're immature as fuck and just fucking up. Like, and it's hard to like look past that and be like, okay, you're not like that anymore. Let's move on. Like, that's tough.
Stick it out, Hannah. By the time he's 27, you're going to see a completely different man. Because
It's crazy you say that. I'm gonna have to send him this. You want to know why? 27 is a really big number for him, but also for me, because it's just something, I don't know, that like it follows me around. He was born on the 27th day and on the 27th minute.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So the 27 is the 9. And,
Yep, it's a 9.
And I looked up my numerology for the 9. People born on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. I looked it up the other day because I was so excited about potting with you. And here's the thing about 9s, okay? And people of the 9. Very, very loyal. Will die on the hill for you. Will die on the hill. When you're good to them, they're angels for you. But if you do them wrong, they become demons for you. Okay? So I want you just to remember that. I don't know how that applies to your life, but the better you treat him, the better he will respond to you. And by the time he's 27, all of that other young shit that he's feeling, like, oh, I don't want to be trapped right now, I feel like I don't know myself, will be out the window. You just hold on. Hold on, Hannah. Word. I'm telling you.
You're really good. Like I said, you might get into this. You might get into this business,
I'm only
and you might be successful.
Listen, I'm an articulate man, and I'm very intuitive because I'm saying, like, I have a connection with the one that's above us. But my girl is my rock. And the one that you said y'all took a break, y'all got back, and y'all playful. Yes, she's my everything, Hannah. So that's why I'm trying to tell you how to be a great woman to him, because I have a great woman, and I don't know what I would do without her. You see what I'm saying? I've made a whole album dedicated to her. She's 7 months pregnant with my son. I didn't even know I could have kids. You know what I'm saying? This is a beautiful individual to me. So I'm excited about what's to come for you. I think you have some great things in the future. And I love your energy so much that after these motherfuckers start tipping on DoorDash, I'm going to make sure I tip you on your Cash App. Seriously. Because I usually pay my guests something, buy a candle or something. And I just want to make sure I support you because you got 2 little ones who's growing up in this world. Everybody needs a little cash. So I'm going to make sure I support you. I thank you so much for coming on this show today, because you opened up a spiritual side of Shifty that I never saw before. He's all drug dealer rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. And I love having this podcast to share. Shout out to my cousin Brandon. I just want to give a big shout out to him. You don't know him, but I love Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to everybody that we love, because he lost somebody near and dear in his life. So shout out to my cousin Brandon. But just continue to take care of yourself, Hannah, okay? And from my point of view, and I hope my girl don't get mad, Hannah, you are a very, very beautiful young lady.
Thank you.
like on Twitter, you just look okay. Then I see you on Zoom, and you are gorgeous. And I'm not flirting with you. You know what I'm saying? You're taken. But you are gorgeous, Hannah. So continue to light up the world, okay? Word. Continue to light up the world. Did you have any other questions for me? This link will be available for you as soon as we're done. It processes completely tomorrow, so I'll send you the link, okay?
All right.
And if I send you a clip in your email, would you post it on your Twitter?
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. To a good partnership, and thank you. I've never had a reading before. You are tremendous, young lady. You are tremendous.
Thank you.
I'm gonna play some outro music, but you have a great night, okay? Go kiss the kids and know that your man is there for you, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, sweetheart. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, the outro music, which I had ready for you guys. Let's see what I got. Man. That was powerful. Y'all don't think that was powerful? That was powerful. That was like one of my favorite interviews of all time. Now, I know I'm drunk. I'm rambling, and as I tend to do, but that was a powerful interview. Shifty told me to keep it under 1 minute. That's what I'm going to do. So let me make sure I play some outro music for y'all, and that'll be it. This episode is available on Spotify tomorrow. Also, make sure that you are checking in on our Spotify page, where we have the audio podcast available for you for whenever you need to hear us. And that's if you're at work, at the warehouse, or wherever you at, and you can't watch the visuals, you can still hear me and Shifty's voice. This was episode 68, a Ramblers reading. I want to leave y'all with maybe a cool song, okay? Like One. This is also off Happy Birthday Julz mixtape. That was on January 9th, which was my birthday last year when I turned 29. Here we go. Khalil, I'm about to call you, baby.
Before the lights on and the lights done, I know a girl, I know I find one. She ain't never single and I like to like her. I ain't never single, yeah, I met the right one. Keep one in the car, would you like one? All the ideas since like one. If you ask me, you probably ask the right one. I retire from the mic every night that I fight, I got the belt, barely won, it was a tight one. You know what it mean to be the nice one. Imagine who I be with my bed. My perfect girl, I be between your legs. You made the woman come and touch my dread. Why we always in these clouds? When we gon' learn that there's so much more to see, and you mean more to me. Why you gotta get fucked up? Then come home with me. Why you think I need your love? 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 Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? 'Cause I always go. 'Cause I always go. 'Cause I always go. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? 'Cause I'm always go. My woman queen, she smelling like hobos and fresh shades of blue. And every day is new as I watch her pursue her meanings and decipher between all the ingredients. Always know what she needed. And every time that I got it, I'm always making deposits. She always get a record real slow. My woman, the queen, I fall asleep in a dream. She wake up if I scream. Baby, that's my dream. My woman's a goddess that would rather praise God. She not caught up in the hype and she not stuck at no job. So many people, we be fast and we are guys. My man need a massage. She washing her back, pink gloss.